Still there?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. My name is Saeed Akhtar Povertywala, and I am a principal at Rehan School, Rawalpindi campus. Today, I am going to talk with Seasme on a new and different topic. So, my today's topic is how to master time management in the daily life. So, let's start. Hello, Maya.
Hi, Saeed. Time management is huge when you're wearing so many hats: principal, teacher, family man. For you, what feels like the biggest time drain right now?
All right. Thank you very much for joining me here in my this session. So I have a few questions. I want you to give me the answer. So let me start. And my first question is, what does time management mean to you in the daily life?
To me, it's basically making sure your time is actually going to what's important to you, not just getting sucked into whatever feels urgent. It's about control, feeling like you're steering your day instead of just letting it happen to you.
All right. Thank you very much. So my audience want to know that why do you think that many people struggle with managing their time?
Good question. I think the biggest reason is distraction. So many pings and notifications, things demanding our attention constantly. Then there's underestimating how long things actually take and maybe not prioritizing what really matters instead of just the urgent stuff.
Okay. So my
Does
next
that make
question.
sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you very much. My next question is I want to know my audience that why do you believe that time management is a skill or it's a habit and why?
Definitely a skill, but one that becomes a habit with practice. You start by learning techniques, but then it only works if you build it into your routine. It's like learning to play an instrument versus actually practicing enough to get good at it.
Okay. So my next question is please explain that how important is planning your day in advance?
Huge. It's basically mapping out your priorities instead of letting things pop up and steal your focus. When you know what matters most, you're way less likely to get sidetracked. Plus, it prevents that end of day feeling where you're like, where'd the day go?
Okay. My next question is
Planning also gives you breathing.
all right. And my
Go ahead with,
second question was that why?
sorry, I think there might have been some connection hiccups there. You were starting your second question, but it cut off. Was that about why? Can you finish what you were starting to ask?
Okay. Okay, just leave it. I have another question. So my next question is what are the biggest time wasters in our daily routine?
For most people, definitely social media scrolling, endless email checking, unnecessary meetings, overthinking instead of just doing, and saying yes to things you actually don't have time for. Those can eat up hours without you even realizing it.
Okay, so you mean that I mean just scrolling on the Facebook, on the social media, this is just the waste of the time.
Pretty much. Unless it's tied to something you're actually working on, like school, work, maybe building a business, endless scrolling, time steal. It feels harmless, but it adds up fast.
Okay. So my next question is please tell me with a little detail that how can we set clear priorities for our day?
There's something called the Eisenhower matrix, basically a grid. You put tasks into four sections: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. Focus on the first two. That's where your real priorities lie. Then tackle things like email when you have downtime instead of letting them rule your schedule.
Okay. So please tell me and my audience that what is the difference between the urgent and the important tasks?
Good question. Urgent is what feels like it needs immediate attention, a deadline, a crisis. Important is what moves you closer to your big goals. Planning that training, spending time with your family, working on that online teaching expansion you mentioned. Urgent isn't always important, and important isn't always urgent.
Okay. So my next
Make
question,
sense?
yeah, it makes sense. Thank you very much. Okay, now the next question I want you to please explain a little with the details. So my next question is, do you recommend that everyone should make a to-do list?
I do. Absolutely. It gets things out of your head and into a system. But here's the trick. Don't just write do laundry or work on Quran classes. Make it specific. Wash White's load. Call three potential students. That specificity makes it way easier to actually get started instead of just staring at a vague to-do list.
Okay. So the thing is that why we should make every day a new to-do list and why we not make it?
Each day brings different priorities and energy levels. Yesterday's list might not make sense today. Your wife's health, school issues, those things change. It also feels good to get that sense of accomplishment, scratching things off each day instead of seeing a never ending list.
Okay, for managing the time and for just doing the task in a proper order and on time, is it necessary and is it compulsory to make every day a new to-do list?
Mm, Not necessarily compulsory, but strongly recommended. You can review yesterday's list and carry over unfinished items if they're still relevant, but reprioritizing at the beginning of each day helps you stay focused and adaptable to whatever comes up unexpectedly.
Okay. So my
Got it.
next, yeah, thank you very much and giving the answers and the very effective answers in the very short time. Okay, my next question is, in the time management, what role does a role set play?
I'm not picking up on role set. Could you explain
Goal,
that a bit
goal
more?
setting,
I think,
goal setting.
goals, absolutely crucial. Time management without clear goals is like driving without knowing where you're going. Goals give you direction, something to measure yourself against, and they make it easier to say no to things that don't move you closer to what you actually want.
So for you, according to you and the answer and your answer, it means for goal setting, if we are setting a goal for our life, so for that time management is very, very important and compulsory. And without time management, we cannot achieve our goal.
Exactly. Goal setting sets the direction, but time management is the actual engine that moves you forward. No matter how inspiring the goal, it's just a wish list without solid time management.
Okay. So my next question is that in this time where there is no time management rules, where is no time management knowledge, and people don't know about the time management, and they are not making their to-do list according to for spending their next day properly, so that they can do everything on time. So the question is, how can we stay focused in a world where there is full of distractions?
That's a huge one. It's about building habits, little barriers, turn off notifications, find a quiet space, close unnecessary tabs. The Pomodoro technique can help. Work 25 minutes, then take a short break. The hardest part is being disciplined enough to stick to it.
Okay, thank you very much. So, my next question is, how important is self discipline and self confidence in managing the time?
They're essential, honestly. Self discipline gives you the power to say no to distractions, stick to your plans. Self confidence helps you believe you can get things done, even when it feels overwhelming. They feed off each other. Discipline builds confidence, and confidence makes discipline easier.
Okay, so is there a break
Yes,
necessary during the work?
definitely. Our brains aren't built for marathon focus. Those short breaks, minus 5 to 10 minutes every hour, actually help you recharge, stay sharp, and prevent burnout. Stepping away completely is way better than pushing through exhaustion.
Okay, so there is an important questions not about this topic, but uh, on another topic, that how can we train ourselves to say no to unnecessary tasks to the others?
That's huge. Learning to say no politely but firmly is crucial. You can say something like, "That sounds interesting, but my schedule is really full right now," or "I'm focused on finishing X task, so I can't take that on." The hardest part is realizing you don't owe anyone an explanation beyond that basic boundary.
Okay, but sometimes it happens that if we say no to a person, so he gets annoyed and he gets angry and he just stay away from us.
That happens. But angry at you for protecting your time probably wasn't being realistic about the request in the first place. It might sting at first, but real friends and colleagues will respect your boundaries. And if they don't, maybe they weren't that close to begin with.
Okay, real friends know, but the question is, everyone doesn't know the boundaries of the time and the importance of the time and the importance of the time management. So, how can we make them understand that don't stay away, just think about it. I am not free here, I am not available today, I am not available right now, so we can do it later.
That's tough because people who don't value time management don't understand. It is. Maybe try framing it differently. Let me finish this urgent task first, then I can give you my full attention. Or I'm already committed today, but I can help you on X day. Does that work? It's about showing you care, but on your terms.
All right, thank you very much. So, this was uh, my session, and thank you very much for giving me the answers. So, viewers, this was my talk with Maya, and Maya was giving the very good answers and telling us about importance and the value of time management in our daily life. So, I hope you like our this session. So, see you with another topic with Maya in my another session. So, till then, take care of yourself. Pakistan Zindabad. Allah Hafiz.
Thanks, Saeed. Good luck with the live session and all your work at Rayhan School. Talk soon.